51,000, 52,000, 60,000.
Come, life, forget your losses. It's no fun playing with a doll partner.
1,000.
I'd hoped for a good game tonight, though there's not much in it for me. Just a couple of suicides.
My dear Death, I wish you'd grant me a favor.
A favor? A favor? Now isn't that just like a woman? I never met one yet that was willing to abide by the results of a fair game.
But I want these two. Whether I win or lose, I really must have them. They're geniuses, and you know how I'm into geniuses right now. Ungrateful, spoiled children. Always want to commit suicides over their first disappointments.
How many times must I tell you? The game must be played. It's the law. You know it as well as I do.
Laws are always in your favor, Death.
Now there you go. I always said the universe would be in a wild state of disorder if the women had any say. No, you must play.
Whoever said anything about not playing? All I want is your consent for them to meet here before the game begins.
I bet this isn't as innocent as it sounds. Who are they? I haven't paid much attention to the case.
Youth and the girl. He's a poet and she's a dancer.
A strong man and a beautiful young woman. You sly thing. Up to your old tricks, huh? You think if they meet, they'll fall in love and cheat me? Well, suppose I consent. What will you give me?
I'll give you Kaiser William, George of England, old St. Francis Joseph. That's 2 to 1.
Now that's dishonest. You're always trying to unload a lot of monarchs at me when you know I don't want them. Why, whenever we play for them, you almost fall asleep and I always win. No bargaining in kings, my dear.
Oh, I'll give you a whole regiment of soldiers.
Soldiers? What do you care about soldiers? Look at your figures again. You've been losing millions of soldiers in Europe for the past 2 years, and yet you care more about these two rattle-pated young idiots. Your idea of a fair game is to get something for nothing? You love too much. With such covetousness, how do you ever expect to know the thrill of chance?
I'll give you any.
Shh, it's too late.
You tricked me. You were only playing for time.
Come, sister, be game. All spare and everything but the dice. Just think, if you win this lot, the other is half won. They'll meet them.
Who are you?
I'm like,
Oh, I'm through with you. I want none of you. Who are you?
I am death.
Death. Different from my dream of you. I thought you were somber, austere. Instead, you're, if I may say so, just a trifle commonplace.
Not as young as I once was. Once figure, you know. Look at her. A pleasing exterior, huh? And yet she wouldn't have been seeking me for weeks if you had known better. Alas, my boy, beauty is not even skin deep.
That is true. I have been seeking you for weeks.
And yet I am always present. Where did you seek me?
I tried poison, but just as I was about to drink it, they snatched it from me. I tried shooting myself. They cheated me. The pistol wouldn't go off.
Well-meaning idiots.
So I came here to leap into the sea.
Very good. Only hurry, someone might come.
why do you wish to die?
As if you do know. Did you not give me the power to string beautiful words into songs? Did you not give me love and then take love away? I cannot sing anymore, if you wish to know why I want to die. I'm not a slave. Slaves only live to eat and be clothed. You have plenty of those.
Yes, I have plenty of those.
If I cannot have love to warm me, I cannot create beauty. And if I cannot create beauty, I will not live.
Are you sure it was love? I thought I only gave you desire. You did not seem ready for love.
Falsehoods! Evasions! What is love then? You gave me a girl who sold flowers on the street. She had hair that was all gold, and a body all curves and rose white like marble. I sang my songs to her, and the whole world listened. And then some ugly beast came and offered her gold. She laughed at me and ran away.
Such is love, my boy. You're only lucky to figure it out so young.
Now I know it was desire.
been lying.
I am a sport and a gentleman, and I must admit that life is as truthful as I am.
Listen to me, youth, and answer me. Would your sweetheart, does she understand your songs?
Why should she? Women do not have to understand. They must be fragrant and beautiful, like flowers.
And is that all?
Do not know many women.
I will show you someone. She is coming here.
To leap into the sea like you.
Because she is lonely, waiting for you.
For me, but I do not know her.
But she knows you through your songs.
And you have been seeking me for weeks. You who have had enough of life. There is no place for cowards among the lofty dead.
Death, forgive me. Life, farewell.
Hold! We must play first.
Huh. So now it is you who is asking me to play. Come, life, grant me a favor. Give me this one, the girl shall be yours.
No. We must play. It is the law. I have won.
So I am to live then, in spite of myself. Death, I have lost you. Life, I hate you. Without love, you are crueler than death.
Soon she will be here and you will think me beautiful.
Promises, promises. Love comes but once.
Who are you?
I am life.
Life, I must leave you. I cannot bear you any longer. You're so white, so cold.
What have you to complain of? Have I not given you fame, worship, wealth?
What are all these without love?
What? You without love? What about all those who wait outside the stage door for you every night? They bring you flowers, jewels. One shot at something because you stared at his flowers. Believe me, my dear, that is all the love there is.
Love. No, that was desire.
Huh! Desire when they seek you, love when you seek them.
No, love understands. They didn't. They wanted to buy me in order to destroy me. That is why I stamped on their flowers.
Ah, the young, incurably sentimental.
Good. I'm glad you did.
Who are you?
I am you.
You, the poet? I know all your songs by heart. I have kissed every line. Always when I dance, I try to dance them. Why are you here?
He came to leap into the sea.
No, you mustn't. What would the world do without your beautiful songs?
It's okay, my dear. I have won.
Alas.
Why did you want to die?
His sweetheart left.
His sweetheart. So he loves someone. No, I don't believe you. How can any woman he loves when he sings so sweetly?
Songs meant nothing to her.
Nothing. Then she was not worth your time. She was like the men who wait for me at the stage door. She wanted to destroy you.
Such is life, my dear young lady. Love is always the destroyer.
Right. Life of happiness. It is a myth. I must idealize someone, something. And then the bubble bursts and I'm all alone. Now, if she could not understand, no one could understand.
You're wrong. I understand. Don't you believe me? I have danced all you have sung. Did you remember the bird calls?
How beautiful. You do understand. You do. Wings flash, soar when you dance. You raise your quivering, feathery breast to the sunny wind. Dance again for me. Dance my cloud flight.
The loveliest of them all. But I cannot dance for you anymore. I came here to die.
And how quickly you've forgotten. You're all alike, you suicides. Fooled once again by life's shallowest deceit, though you have seen her and know her for what she is.
But I have found you.
Yes, and youth has found love. Real love at last. Love that burns like fire and flowers like trees. You shall not die, and death, I will guard her from you.
Guard her from me. Think of all the great lovers of history. Paolo and Francesca, Romeo and Juliet, Tristan and Isolde. I claim them all. Who are you to set yourself up against such august precedents? You think he loves you? It is not you he loves. It is your dancing his songs. He is a poet, therefore he loves only himself. And his sweetheart, for lack of whom he was willing to die. See how quickly he has forgotten her? Just as you one day will be forgotten.
Why ask too much of me? I can only give happiness, but it's real happiness. Love, creation, unity, all these tremendous rhythms of the universe. I can't promise open the door. I will not say someday you'll be